T4 Show live from PAX, and I'm here with Roberto, who is the art director of Hitman, and we have some serious questions for you. They're going to be very in-depth, and I'm going to ask you a lot of detailed questions that you might not know the answer to, but we'll just go with it anyways.
We'll go with it.
All right, so Agent 47 is back. What are some of the new features we can look forward to in this game?
Well, the most important one is the feature of instinct. When coming from the previous 4 installments of the series, we really wanted to expand on the arsenal that 47 had at his disposal and give him as many tools as possible to complete a level. We also wanted to streamline much more the experience, and one of the areas where we really focused on was the way that 47 perceives the world. In the previous installments, we had the minimap, which had was a high-tech feature where you could zoom out of Agent 47 and have an entire overview of the level and all the enemy patrols and your target's location. As good as that feature was, we felt it also was a bit intrusive because every time it yanked you out of the body of 47, and we wanted to keep it much more close to the player, closer to the action, and that's where we introduced the feature of instinct. This is a feature where the player can sense the location of the nearby enemies and have an idea of their predicted paths when they are walking. Also, he will get other informations from the level, for instance, where there are hidden weapons or objects that he can interact with. But this feature also comes with a price. When you are in this mode, you will burn some of your instincts, so you cannot abuse it throughout the game, and it's also tied into an economy where you can actually gain some instincts doing for instance, headshots or hiding bodies. Yeah.
So, I am a huge fan of the series. I've been playing. Well, I started playing it on the original Xbox, and one of my favorite things was I don't know if you remember this, the piano wire.
Yes.
Is the piano wire in the game?
Of course, it's in the game.
Amazing, because there's nothing better than coming up behind someone and strangling them.
Yes. We didn't show any piano wire kills in this playthrough, but that's one of the things that is really a pillar of the look and image of 47. When we started developing this game, we were given carte blanche to basically push all the limits of the game. But one of the things that we really came to a conclusion really fast was that the look of 47 should stay more or less iconic. The red tie, the black suit, the silver borders. Those things are untouched. Of course, we're going to push his boundaries in look, in tech. So when tech becomes better, you're going to have a more detailed face and better shaders. But fundamentally, that's untouched. Also, and the piano wire is as much an iconic thing as anything else, especially for this character. So that is in the game.
Amazing. All right. So from an art standpoint, since you're the art director, what is the thing that you're most proud of with this game, from an art standpoint?
I am, well, the very first, at outset, when we started doing this game, we wanted to make a hyper-realistic game with a touch of noir. And the most important thing for us was that the production value felt really high. And I think we achieved that by a combination of extremely high detailed models and a location that looks the part with beautiful lighting and textures that are really detailed with lots of small quirks to them. Yeah. And also the characters, the way they behave and they look, they are interesting even if you maybe not interacting with them necessarily. So when all those elements come together from an art point of view, the world feels really alive. And for me, as a player that just likes to enjoy the world and just stealthing through it or shooting everything up, it's really important because every single prop has a small story to tell and has a life on its own, which makes it interesting. Even the most menial prop like the wooden crate, which is in every game ever since they. So it's an important prop. And it's something that we care for, and we actually spent energy and time to make sure that it has the right labels, the right nails, that the wood has a nice feel of patina to it. And we do that for everything in the game, and that really is something that I'm very proud of because it comes together and makes the whole experience real, and the world itself becomes a character in the player's mind.
Well, from what we've seen, it appeared to us that there was a lot of thought and love put into the game because we were blown away by the lighting in general was what the first thing that I noticed that was just absolutely beautiful. So you should be proud of that. I mean, the game itself looks amazing. So one last question, and I know we already asked you this, but what's the release date for this game so that people can look forward to getting it?
We are working really hard to release date of this year, 2012.
So you're saying holiday season 2012?
I'm saying this year, 2012. That is how much I can commit.
and of course for the other question that's been brought up many times in this very room, can we expect this game on the Vita?
I cannot comment on that.
Cannot comment on that. Well, I can tell everybody the game looks amazing. Thank you very much for your time.